folks, as you can tell, I've got me a new video camera. What we are running are the final cons of the Lake Superior truck, and that would be this. For some of y'all, I apologize for the video tripping out and flying everywhere. This is a new camera and I'm still getting used to it. So, when we get down to the nitty gritty, I will be back. See you then. This is at 55 degrees on the wheel. This is our Lake Superior Black Beach Sands. Water's full tilt. Let's see how well this poor little machine does at 1 teaspoon at a time, separating the few colors of gold I know is in it with the black sand in it. Is just kicking this poor little machine's butt. Here's where we're at now. And so far, this heavy magnetite and hematite is causing fits. There's a cup. You can see that some of that magnetite and hematite's getting in there. Hit it from the other side. Ain't much, but it's enough to let you know that we're definitely getting some of the black sand, and hopefully any color I got in there is being trapped also. And we'll keep on trucking. We're going to try to keep this going.
WSGW 790 AM, WSGW 100.5 FM, your news talk and sports franchise stations in the Great Lakes Bay region. And we're heading up towards the top of the hour here. We'll have an ad from the international report from CBS. Local reports for News Director Ann Williams. Then we're back with the second helping of Listen to Lucy. Stick around, give us a call after. Broadcasting from the TribeThePrice.com studios, this is WS.
1 teaspoon added. Give you a clue as to how much we're pulling out. Just how much magnetite is in this material. That for 1 teaspoon. Some teaspoons have been richer than others when it comes to the magnetite. Others have not. Most of that's in there now is hematite. The non-magnetics. You can tell that this Lake Superior material is a lot heavier than what we normally encounter anywhere else in the state when it's this concentrated. Something for folks to think about when they run a gold wheel. Alright, as you can tell, bucket's empty. Oh, look at that. That's the last. You can tell this stuff's a little bit a bit of a bear to run in a gold wheel. It says loves to hang out in the wheel, doesn't like to let go. As you can tell, come around like so. And probably better like that. You see there is some hanging out in my cup. So I couldn't get rid of all of it, but hopefully that means the color's in that black sand, and if it isn't, Sean's doing something wrong.
Alright, Pete here.
There we go. That's what's left from the wheel.
Thing now. This is a crazy story. He
as you can tell,
did a film called Yellow.
Not everything got flushed out of my wheel.
In it between a brother and a sister.
So we may have to dump him into a pan and make sure there wasn't nothing left behind there.
With gay marriage, saying.
So now we'll dump it in the pan, and we'll have some pics of that hopefully here in a moment.
I believe so. Yeah, I think that's. A good pommel horse routine, and that would be the same.
Well, without having to do a lot of explaining,
yeah, absolutely.
We got a couple of nice flakes in there. This is the cleanup from the wheel.
Who doesn't really have time to talk and isn't that great at it anyway, who gets
There's the color out there. Yes, there is.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty even debate.
Wayne's World close-up. Look at that piece. That's one of the largest pieces I have ever recovered from the state of Michigan.
Really stick it to them on these debates. And, you know, they really
so this gold is much different
talking about at the DNC, they didn't talk about
than what we find downstate, at least for me.
Crap, you know, so I would say
for those who may be offended by Dennis Miller in the background, I apologize.
I love that.
Not sincerely.
Look up the guy's name, Christian, but when he said that's a brilliant idea.
That tickles me to death.
Throughout these debates. Mike in Chicago. Mike, how are you?
Most of this gold is minus 12. A lot of this is probably going to be minus 30.
A lot of people criticizing Clint Eastwood and saying he wasn't prepared and everything, but, you know, Sean Dan had said the same thing about George Bush 4 years ago. It would have been declared to be the greatest artistic political event in the history of mankind.
Yeah, I almost don't believe
Let's
anything
have some fun to recover this stuff.
I'm going to go on a complete. There's a moment in.